Decent moves coming in on the Asian markets. The Nikkei has now moved to the high point of the day, sitting with a gain of almost 1.7%. And the Hang Seng, which opened with a gain of about 1.5%, has now pared some of those gains, still sitting with a gain of almost about 100 points. So the Hang Seng holding up in the green by about 100 points. We have the Nikkei at the high point of the day. As a result of that, the SGX Nifty, which was fairly volatile in a narrow range, has now seemed to flatten out. So this is a trend that we will keep an eye out on. But with that, let's move on to a CNBC-TV18 exclusive. Former RBI governor, former governor of the Central Bank of India, Raghuram Rajan, says that he doubts if India is growing at 7% as there are no jobs. Speaking to CNBC-TV18's Lata Venkatesh, he says clouds over the GDP need to be cleared by appointing respected economists to oversee the data. Here's a slice of that exclusive conversation.
Right now, some rating agency has marked down India's FY20 growth rate to below 7%, to 6.8. What's your own sense of the current India growth story over the next couple of years?
Look, I'm in the camp that I have no idea what the statistics are at this point. We've moved them up, down, we've changed them. I think what we need is a revamp to really figure out, what our true growth rate is. Certainly, I know one minister has said, how can we be growing at 7% and not have jobs? Well, one possibility is we're not growing at 7%. But really, I think the kind of demand coming from out there that seems to, at least at this point, anecdotal, but we'll know from the elections, is that we need economic growth that reaches us. That we need stronger sort of broad-based growth, which primarily for most people means good jobs. Okay. And what we need to do is focus on that. How do we create good jobs for the vast number of people who are leaving schools, who are leaving agriculture, who are leaving universities, in such a way that they can expand India's growth. A lot of people have said the population dividend should not become a population curse. This is the time when we need to make sure that that, in fact, doesn't happen.
Okay. If I can get a one-line answer from you, are you worried about the Indian Statistical Organization and the data put out?
Look, I'm not worried. I just think we need now to essentially clean up, find out what, in fact, is the source of confusion with the new GDP numbers, with the revisions, etc. And I would say setting up an impartial body to look at it is an important step to restoring confidence. And it may well be that that body pronounces do thus and such to rebuild confidence. But we absolutely need better confidence in our GDP numbers now, given the back and forth that we've had.